This is your WCIA 3 forecast first.
We still have mainly cloudy skies across the viewing area. This is our view from Pontiac on our Flooring America iNet camera. You've got the clouds there. Temperatures in Pontiac, though, warm at 77 degrees, 74 in Bloomington, 77 in Lincoln. It's been a little bit warmer there compared to the upper 60s in Danville, Mattoon, and Paris coming in at 66 because of a bit more cloud cover in the southeastern portion of our viewing area. Winds have been pretty light, though, all day today. They remain that way currently, coming in out of the east under 10 miles an hour. And as you go through our planner for the rest of the evening, we're still going to be pretty cloudy, and temperatures tonight should be falling down into the middle and upper 50s. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Well, we are following breaking news tonight. Champaign police are on the scene of a shooting.
It happened near the intersection of Paula Drive and Joanne Lane. WCIA 3's Bryce Beament is there live. Bryce, what's the latest?
Jennifer, as you can see, this street is completely blocked off with crime scene tape. And as you mentioned, Paula and Joanne streets are completely blocked off. And police did confirm that there was a shooting victim. But as I mentioned, this happened around 5 this evening. And as you can see, like I said, this is a very active crime scene. And I will try to update you as I find out more at 6:30. But in Champaign, I'm Bryce Beament, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Find out. A Mason County man is charged with having child pornography. Police say 25-year-old Cole Harris was distributing it on social media. Investigators started looking into the case in January. An arrest warrant was issued last week, and he turned himself in. A woman and child are recovering after a car crash. It happened yesterday on County Highway 2, west of County Highway 22 in Christian County. The sheriff's office says the driver lost control, flipped, and landed in a cornfield. They believe the crash is alcohol-related and are still investigating.
Well, county fairs across central Illinois are coming back this year after the pandemic caused them to close or even cancel. The Macon County Fair opened to customers about an hour ago, and WCIA 3's Jared Farmer is live outside the carnival. Now, Jared, doors opened at 5 o'clock. Are people starting to come in?
Well, Mac, the crowds are just starting to pile up, but it's not a packed house just yet. However, when I spoke with fairground officials earlier this morning, they tell me they expect this to be a very busy weekend. From Wednesday to Sunday, the fairground is open for everyone. If you've been fully vaccinated, you won't need to wear a mask or social distance. And if you haven't received the shot yet...
We also are offering COVID vaccinations from our health department. Will be offered on Friday from 10 to 2.
Only the carnival is open Wednesday, but there will be several things to enjoy throughout the rest of the week. The fairgrounds has local band Highway 156 performing Thursday, a rodeo on Friday, tractor pulls on Saturday, and on Sunday, the popular Demolition Derby also returns.
We're really excited to be open again and be out. People want to get out and do things and gather, and so we're excited to be doing this. 12 food vendors will be there all weekend. Rit Motzinger has been a vendor for years and says he's excited to finally be back.
Now that the people are free to do more what they want and hopefully get their shots and vaccinated and stay healthy, we can climb out of this pandemic era and be a fair-going crowd again.
And the fair is also going to have some other activities for you to do, such as arts and crafts all weekend and helicopter rides if that's your speed. But for now, live in Decatur, I'm Jared Farmer, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jared, thank you so much. Now I'm craving some fair food. Well, organizers of the FAM County Fair have actually announced details about their fair that's going on. That's going to run from July 31st to August 7th in Altamont. That's going to feature traditional events, including a parade, a talent show, rodeo, and a demolition derby. The headline musical guests will be country music singers Tracy Lawrence and Neil McCoy.
So let's take a look at those numbers. The state's still seeing fewer cases of the virus. There are more than 470 new cases today. The positivity rate is way down. It's down to 1.8%. 9 more people have died. Now, like case numbers, vaccinations are down. Just 29,000 people got one yesterday. The average is now more than 41,000 a day. More than 11.3 million people in Illinois have have gotten their shots. And vaccine clinics are closing across the state because not as many people are using them. Carl closing its site at Coles Plaza in Champaign. It's meant to give up to 20,000 shots to patients every day there, but recently only about 100 people have been showing up. Health officials say the remaining people who haven't gotten vaccinated might still be thinking about whether it's safe or not. They say if you haven't, you really should do it as soon as possible.
I think we've seen enough evidence right now, even in our community, that it is very effective and safe. So don't wait any longer. The sooner you get it done, the sooner you can enjoy some of the more, freedoms.
So now Carl's transitioning. You can get a shot at their clinic on Curtis Road and on Windsor Road. Those are walk-ins. Those clinics will start Monday, June 7th. They'll run from 7:30 in the morning until 3:30. And these pharmacies take walk-in appointments. You can get your shot at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and OSF Pharmacy. Governor Pritzker says he isn't giving up on ideas to get people vaccinated. This year's state budget opens the door for a lottery for those getting the vaccine. It's the latest in a line of plans to get more people to get their shots. Now, this lottery idea comes from Ohio, where they offered $1 million every week for 5 weeks for people getting vaccinated.
The best thing that we can do, of course, to protect ourselves and our loved ones is to have as many people vaccinated as possible.
The state also officially passed the shot and a beer plan. It lets bars offer free drinks to those who are vaccinated. You might also remember the state offering 100 free shooting targets to people in Sparta who got their shots a few months ago.
The St. Joseph Fire Chief says an abandoned shed caught fire and sparked several explosions that happened near County Roads 2350 East and 1600 North. Crews got the call early this morning. The fire chief says that shed collapsed and then spread to the abandoned home next door. Nobody was hurt, and the state fire marshal is investigating what caused that. Here's a follow-up story for tonight. Decatur police released a list of intersections where their new license plate cameras are located. It's part of a crime-fighting initiative to address gun violence in the Johns Hill neighborhood and surrounding areas. Our partners at the Herald and Review report there are 54 cameras scattered throughout the neighborhood. The city is paying about $165,000 for those new cameras this year, and they'll continue paying $150,000 every year after that. To see if your intersection made that list, you can visit our website at WCIA.com.
Here's some new information. Former Governor Rod Blagojevich got an early release from prison. Now it's an early end to his supervised release. A federal judge made that announcement on the 2-year sentence. President Trump, you remember, commuted his 14-year prison sentence for corruption in 2020. The 64-year-old tried to sell Barack Obama's old Senate seat. Since his release from federal prison, he's earned money by making videos and hosting a weekly podcast.
Well, it's an outdoor food court with a twist. What's being used to serve it?
Also tonight, the new redistricting maps are out. Who's calling on the governor to keep a promise to veto it? And Jack, it is gonna get hot.
Yes, it is. I think that the forecast this weekend is the one that we probably wanted this past 3-day weekend for Memorial Day because it was a little cool. We've got temperatures now that'll be close to 90 degrees.
Ooh.
So, yep, summertime pool temperatures.
No one complained.
Nope, no one
You were
complained.
wanting it last weekend.
Yep, I know. We got to turn the AC back on this weekend. So we'll talk about that and also too our chances for some rain showers as well. Now today there have been cloudy skies and occasionally there have been some light rain showers here and there, but nothing really too widespread. We topped out today at 76. Coming up, we are going to talk about those hot temperatures and the sunshine, but also when our chance for storms arrive next week after the break.